Okay, so 2 Corinthians 11, 1 through 14. Paul's making sure that he's not a financial burden to the Corinthians. He's also wanting to make sure that people aren't disguising themselves as Christ followers and yet not being true to their faith or their identity and leading the Corinthians into a disillusionment. So Paul is concerned about Satan working to deceive them by distorting their view of who Jesus is. So that's the gist of what's happening here in chapter 11 of 2 Corinthians. So let's jump in. I'm going to go ahead and read the scripture 1 through 14. Okay. I being Paul, I wish you would bear with me a little foolishness. Do bear with me, for I feel a divine jealousy for you. So I think he means divine in the faith. Since I betrothed you to one husband to present you as a pure virgin to Christ, but I am afraid that as the certain serpent deceived Eve by his coming, your thoughts will be led astray by a sincere and pure devotion to Christ. For if someone comes and proclaims another Jesus than the one we proclaimed, or if you receive a different spirit from the one you received, or if you accept a different gospel from the one you accepted, you put up with it readily enough. Indeed, I being Paul, I consider that I am not in the least inferior to these super apostles, even if I'm unskilled in speaking. I'm not so in knowledge indeed. In every way, we have made this plain to you in all things. Or did I commit a sin in humbling myself so that you might be exalted because I preached God's gospel to you free of charge? I robbed other churches by accepting support from them in order to serve you. This is the financial piece. And when I was with you and was in need, I did not burden anyone, for the brothers who came from Macedonia supplied my need. So I refrained and will refrain from burdening you in any way, you the Corinthians. As the truth of Christ is in me, this boasting of mine will not be silenced in the regions of Achaia. And why? Because I do not love you? God knows I do. And what am I doing? What I am doing, I will continue to do in order to undermine the claim of those who would like to claim that in their boasted mission they work on the same terms as we do. For such men are false apostles of Christ, and no wonder, for even Satan disguises himself as an angel of light. So it is no surprise if his servants also disguise themselves as servants of righteousness. Their end will correspond with their deeds. Okay, so we're going to stop there. So this is pretty clear and straightforward. So Paul is talking about false apostles that are opponents. So it's this flesh versus spirit idea, which ties back to the book of Romans. So Paul's making sure that he's not a financial burden to them, but the Macedonians were able to help him. And he also, this last part about Satan disguising himself as an angel of light, he's saying, don't be distorted. And how can we apply this to our faith walk today? Making sure that we're focused on not being disillusioned in our faith walk as well would be the main takeaway, I guess. Anyways, I hope this encouraged you, and I hope you have an amazing day. Enjoy.